12-year-old Alina was small, quiet, and polite, the kind of kid who carried her father's lunch to school every day because he worked there as the janitor. To most students and teachers, she was invisible. No one paid attention to the shy girl with second-hand shoes and neatly braided hair. No one except her father, Imran, who always greeted her with a warm smile even when his hands were cracked from chemicals and his uniform smelled of detergents. On a cold Thursday morning, Alina stood in front of the class holding a drawing she had spent all night working on. It was for an assignment: draw your hero. While other kids drew superheroes with flying capes or cricketers hitting sixes, Alina proudly drew her father sweeping the school halls with a smile on his face. The teacher, Miss Shazia, raised an eyebrow. "You drew a janitor." Alina nodded, a proud little smile on her lips. "That's my father. He's my hero." A few students giggled. One boy whispered loudly, "Her hero cleans toilets." Miss Shazia didn't stop them. Instead, she forced a tight smile and asked, "Alina, the assignment was to draw someone who inspires you. Someone successful." "My father is successful," she replied quietly. "And how exactly?" the teacher said, crossing her arms. "What can a janitor teach you about success?" Alina hesitated, not because she didn't know the answer, but because she wasn't sure anyone would believe her. Still, she gathered her courage. "My father says real success is helping people. And he's not just a janitor." Her voice grew firmer. "He's actually—" Before she could finish, the teacher cut her off sharply. "Alina, enough. Stop lying to make yourself feel better. A janitor is a janitor. There's nothing wrong with that, but don't make up stories. Lying is inappropriate." Alina froze. Her cheeks burned. The class erupted in laughter again, louder this time. "But I'm not lying," she whispered, her eyes filling. The teacher's voice dropped to a cold tone. "Sit down. And I will be calling your father. You should be ashamed." At that moment, Alina realized she should have stayed silent. Nobody believed her when she said her father wasn't just what he appeared. Nobody believed that the man sweeping floors was once a respected engineer, a man who built companies, until betrayal from a business partner left him with nothing. Nobody believed that he was rebuilding his life quietly, step by step, without ever complaining. She went home that day with slumped shoulders, her drawing stuffed into her bag. When her father saw her, he instantly knew something was wrong. "Who upset my bright star?" he asked softly. Tears finally spilled as she told him everything. How the teacher called her a liar. How the kids laughed. How she felt small and embarrassed. Imran listened quietly, then wiped her tears with his rough fingers. "Alina, listen to me. People judge what they see. They don't know the path we walked. They don't know who we were, or who we still are. You told the truth, and I'm proud of you. But no one believes me," she whispered. Her father smiled gently. "Then tomorrow, we'll show them." The next morning, the school buzzed with unexpected excitement. A long black luxury car pulled up at the gate, the kind that only appeared in movies or VIP events. A well-dressed security team stepped out first, scanning the area. Students rushed to the windows. Teachers peered out curiously. "Who on earth is visiting us today?" someone murmured. Then the car door opened. A tall man in an immaculate suit stepped out. His presence alone commanded silence. People recognized him instantly. Raza Khan, billionaire CEO, founder of one of Pakistan's largest tech companies. A man who rarely appeared in public without being on national news. The principal nearly stumbled down the stairs trying to greet him. "Sir, we weren't informed you were visiting." Raza didn't respond. He simply scanned the school grounds until his eyes softened. There, standing alone near the stairs, was the janitor in his faded uniform, Imran. Gasps echoed. Teachers stared. Students went silent. The billionaire walked straight toward the janitor, and embraced him tightly. "Brother," Raza said, his voice thick with emotion. "It's been too long." Imran smiled humbly. "I told you I needed some time away from that world. And I respected that," Raza replied. "But when your daughter called me last night, when she said her father was being called a liar, I couldn't stay silent." Students exchanged wide-eyed looks. Her father called him. The billionaire knew the janitor. Miss Shazia, the teacher, stood rooted to the ground, pale as chalk. Alina peeked from behind her father timidly. Raza knelt to her level. "You defended your father with courage. That makes you stronger than most adults I know." Then he stood and turned to the principal. This man, he said, pointing at Imran, is the reason my company exists. He co-founded it with me. Every major achievement we have today, his hands helped build it. When life took a wrong turn, he didn't ask for favors. He worked with dignity. And you judged him by his uniform. The silence was deafening. Students lowered their heads. Teachers shifted uncomfortably. And Miss Shazia looked like her legs might give out. Imran stepped forward gently. Please, don't be harsh. I'm not here for punishment. I just want my daughter to be treated with respect. His humility made the moment even heavier. The principal apologized immediately. Teachers followed. Even the students approached Alina with shy, embarrassed apologies. But what truly changed everything was what happened next. Raza turned to Imran and said, "Brother, it's time to come back. The company needs you. Your seat is waiting." The school watched in shock as the janitor, now revealed as a brilliant former co-founder, slowly nodded, tears in his eyes. But Imran looked at his daughter first. Only if Alina is proud of me. She hugged him tightly. I always was. That day, the janitor's uniform came off for the last time. Not because it was beneath him, but because his truth finally came to light.